I always thought in order to drive change to the best of my ability, I needed to be able to think with both my head and my heart. For me, stepping into the commercial world initially was really important because it was able to ground me with incredible training, legal skills, and commercial acumen to be able to then transfer into a more humanitarian realm. So now as an Executive Director of External Engagement at Red Cross, I get this beautiful combination of executive leadership of an organisation and how you actually broadly lead your entire workforce of staff members and volunteers through periods of great change, through periods of huge humanitarian challenges. One of the most powerful moments for me and one of the greatest privileges of my professional life has been to undertake some of those detention visits, and on one particular one, to be able to provide a Red Cross message to a gentleman that was detained on Manus Island. He had been separated from his family coming over to Australia, hadn't heard from them for several years, wasn't even sure if they were alive, and I was able to deliver the message to him, which included his children's school reports, an update of how they were going, and to basically tell him that his wife and his children were not only safe, but they were in the community in Australia. His children were receiving an education, and it was the start of being able to facilitate regular contact between him and his family, and it is something that will just stay with me forever. In the environment we're in, not just in Australia but around the world, we're being conditioned more and more to politicise issues that really should just be about our common connection to one another as humans. We're being taught to think in very divisive or binary terms on issues that are just so complex and so nuanced. And I think if we are more open as a society to having the intellectual curiosity and the openness of hearts to be able to have hard and complex conversations with one another, and that is what is going to drive a community and a country that is going to thrive. What I love about my job is that I can see that what we do drives impact within our own organisation, within the humanitarian sector, but also most importantly for communities both in Australia and internationally. My experiences at Bond, I think, contributed significantly to my career. First of all, it showed me that a law degree is not just about being a lawyer, it's about thinking expansively about different tools that the law can provide you to create change, to bring people together, and to drive consensus and change in society. It also taught me to be curious. So it taught me that there are many different points of view and that we need to allow ourselves to be influenced in order to influence.